Hello, today I'm going to take you through some of the features of the EGLOO app. Let's dive in. So once we've logged into the EGLOO app, we can then go into our camera. And straight away we're given a live view at the top there. It shows a 140 degrees wide angle view. And this is currently recording to the cloud storage, and at the bottom all of the recorded clips can be seen, and you can scroll through the timeline to look at any point that has been recorded onto the cloud. Just here you can see some orange bars. Now they are where the motion has been detected. So if we scroll down to one of those, you can now see on the screen that the door is open. So this would have been when my wife was taking the children to school this morning, and then we can play that back. Now you can see the traffic going by in the background, and it's still picking up motion from the traffic. You can see my wife in the background, she's coming back towards the door, and we can see that the orange bar ends in a few seconds. So I think that'll be when she shuts the door. Yeah, there we go. The motion has now stopped and we're at the end of the orange bar. So it's really easy and quick to skip to any areas of motion. If you have sound detection on, the same thing happens, but it's a green bar. Mine's currently set to off. At the top here, we can go back to the live feed by just clicking on the Go Live, and we're back to the live view. At the top here we can see the temperature, 16 degrees, and the humidity level. We can go further into the settings by clicking on this little icon in the corner, and here we have all of the settings for the camera. So we can talk through the camera, we can instantly record what is being displayed on the live feed, we can have a look at the events list, and we can skip straight to those areas where motion was detected. And then we can go into the event setup. And we've got some more settings in here where we can set the sound sensitivity. So if you live in a particularly noisy area, like I live next to a main road, you can turn the sensitivity down a little bit. At the bottom here, we can set up the motion detection sensitivity. We can actually go in to the live view and we can set up an area to detect motion. So if we just wanted to detect motion around the door, we can click on add, and then we can just put the red detection area around the doorway, and now it will only detect motion around the door. We can then set the sensitivity. So if we've got some ambient movement behind the glass there, maybe there's a tree that occasionally blows, we can set the sensitivity higher so that it doesn't trigger the alarm. We can also add tracking so that the camera follows the movement. We've got the climate readout here, and if you want to turn that off, you can turn that off in the camera settings here. Back on the main screen, we can go into the EGLOO remote and we can add different remote types. You can control your TV, DVD, AC, fans, cameras, water heaters, purifiers, and there's also an option to add your own with the DIY. So those are some of the functions of the EGLOO app.